Hey guys, so I'm supposed to be taking a nap, but that ain't happening. I got so many things in my mind. Okay, so first of all, let's start with Nathan. As some of you may know, he was having some issues with his blood work, but that all came back normal. He's a little low in some areas, but they think it's just because he did have some virus issues and some colds and stuff like that. But they think he may be a little iron deficiency, so they prescribed, I can't talk, a multivitamin with iron supplements in it. So he's currently taking that along with his probiotic. So they're going to recheck his iron just to make sure everything's fine. But other than that, physical wise, he's doing good. Then his stomach issues that he usually has, but that's normal because of his lactose intolerance. But I've gotten some backlash on Facebook because I posted that Nathan was having issues and to pray for him. Well, I removed all of the people from a certain place. I'm not going to say where because, they may hop on this YouTube video. But the people that were backlashing about it because it is about Nathan and something is going on mentally with him. We're not sure what. I knew from the beginning that he had something. I'm not sure if it's autism, if it's sensory processing disorder, maybe some ADD or ADHD, maybe even a little bit of borderline personality disorder. I'm not sure. And I've had people say, well, you're speaking negativity into his life, and you just need to move on and realize that your child just has lots of energy. But I know the signs and symptoms, and I've been around mental illness long enough in my family to know that something is not right. So a lot of people want to bury their head in the sand and say there's nothing wrong with him. But I know there is. And I'm not going to sit on the bench and just watch it happen and unfold before my eyes and things get worse. So I'm having to be his advocate. And I'm having to step up and say, no, something is not right. Like, for example, we went to Vacation Bible School last night. And I was a group leader in the fourth grade division, whatever. And then he was in the preschool group. So he was with someone that he is familiar with, that he likes, so I thought he would be fine. But I got a report back from her at the end of the night, and she said he was a complete terror. I said he was a hellion, basically, and she said yeah. So I had a talk with her and the youth pastor, and I was like, I feel like the most terrible parent in the world. And they're like, no, you're not. And so he was a mess. He was just all over the place, smacking, hitting. He didn't bite, but he probably would have if he got really frustrated. He likes to bite sometimes. Spitting and just running and just being all crazy. So, I got him to calm down, but I got him a Slurpee. I told him that we would do that and go home and watch a movie. And when we got home, he had another breakdown. So I called the after hours nurse line, and they said if he has another one, take him to the ER, which he did. So I took him to the ER. They said they couldn't really do much for him. They knew if they brought in a counselor to talk to him that they would have to admit him into the hospital because of how he was acting. But the doctor said that he didn't want to do that because he felt that that would just make things a lot worse. So he sent us home. He has a daughter that he says suffers with some issues too. And they went to the McNulty Center. So it's through the social services. So we're going to go there probably tomorrow. They have walk-in hours. So I'm probably going to take him there and get things figured out. And they offer like a lot of services and like therapy and stuff for the parents, how to cope, and services for the kids. I'm really worried about him going to preschool. So he said definitely to get that addressed as well. It may hinder him or it may help him. We're not really sure. So I got that on my mind. And then lately I've just been really I really want to be more of a positive person. And since, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was just diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, which I thought I had. But, I'm not going to bury my head in the sand. I know there's stuff wrong with me. And yes, I take medication, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But I feel like part of my healing process, along with, they're going to send me for some therapy. I actually need a call about that. It's something that starts with a D. I'm not sure. I forget what it is. I'll have to let you guys know. But my papers are, I think, up there on the bookshelf. But, sorry, I just got this really bad headache. It just, it's hitting me out of nowhere. So if I'm yeah. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh, yeah. So I know that part of my healing process is to be positive and to remove all the negative things from my life. So I have been removing, blocking people off of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, like everything, even in my life. Like, if you're not bringing positive into my life, then, you know, I have no need for you. And I just recently had this person. We have had issues in the past, and I have forgiven them, and I have moved on. But this time, they decided to make a mountain out of a molehill, and they decided to run my name, basically, into the dirt. And they were just really mean and disrespectful, despite me trying to be nice to them. So I told them that I did not need their drama in my life. And shortly after I told them that, like 2 days later, I got this Facebook message from an anonymous user that said, "I reported you to social services." I know that's who that was. Like, they're the type of person that they would do that. So that kind of, like, stressed me out for a minute, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not worried about it, because, for one thing, Tori gets the services. They come once a week. They see how loved and well taken care of my children are. And, you know, I have been reaching out, you know, for myself and getting the help that I need. And now I'm going to be reaching out for Nathan's sake. So, you know, I know nothing's going to come of that. But people just aggravate me. Like, they have nothing better to do than try to ruin and screw up somebody else's life. You know, I mean, you got kids of your own, you know, just tend with them and stop worrying about other people. I mean, there's people out there who really need to be reported to social services, and they're not. But anyway, that's on my mind. And then, I don't know, I keep getting these stupid headaches. I've been getting nerve block shots, and, like, the places where I got the shots this time, like, I usually get them here, and then in the back. I don't want to touch that spot back there, because that's really sore. It's still a little swollen. And then back here. But for some reason, I had a reaction to the shots this time. I don't know why. I need to call the doctor. I probably should do that and see what's going on. But I've just got so much on my mind, and I feel like, despite the fact that there's so much on my mind, I feel happy and I feel peaceful. And this is the most peaceful that I have been in a really long time. And I feel like I'm about to cry. So sorry if I do. But this video is reaching 8 minutes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. I just want to let you guys know what's going on and what's been on my mind. I think I'm going to go downstairs, since I can't sleep, and see if we can do the video of cracking the egg over Mark's head, and maybe the jelly bean challenge video. So I will catch you guys later. This is Nure, and I'm out.